Good shit, boys.
4 miles every 4 hours for the next 48 hours. In less than half an hour, we are going to be going out for our first run for David Goggins' 4x4x48. And for those who don't know what that is, it's basically what I've just said. You run 4 miles every 4 hours of the day for 48 hours. So it's a total of 48 miles spread across 48 hours. And obviously the really tough thing about that, why Goggins invented the challenge, the fucking nutter, is because the fact that you need to be getting up in the night. So our first run is at 8 p.m. Our next will be at midnight, then 4 a.m., then 8 a.m. And that's going to continue for the next 2 days. So yeah, feeling pretty nervous. I feel confident. I feel like it's going to be easy in my head. I feel like that. But it's just definitely not. This is exactly how I felt before I ran the marathon earlier this year. I was just so excited, but I know it's going to be tough. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to compare it to the marathon. And yeah, if you want to follow along, I'm going to record as much as I can, see where we end up, see what happens, document the whole thing. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I will see you in about 20-25 minutes before we head out for the first run. Let's get it, baby.
I'll take off my coat every
And we're off.
but like... Take some photos?
Yeah, mate, don't worry. Already on it. 2k in. Only fucking 47 miles to go. Let's go. Right. About 2.5 miles in. On the way back, feeling good. Obviously, I mean, it's the first one. I can tell that this is going to be fucking tough. But feeling good. Gonna get back, get some food in, and try and get some sleep before the next one. Right, first run done. We did just over 4 miles, 4.2 in 46 minutes. So it was pretty slow, but yeah, just took it easy. Dropping a load now. Almost shot myself in the run. It wasn't a good start, but gone M&S, picked up some Percy Pigs, got Spag Bowl now. So yeah, feeling good. But this is gonna get a lot worse. We're in the honeymoon period right now. It's gonna fucking suck later on, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done. Right, let's go cook some fucking food. Why are you always eating? You fat cunt. Watching Bin Laden sing Lady Gaga. The novelty is here. We're feeling okay. This is gonna be horrible tomorrow. Summer, dude. Side shots. Oliver One work. Insane B-roll right now.
You're gonna B-roll?
Yeah. How are we feeling? I don't. So
better. Looking forward to going to bed together, I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. That's the thing. Whenever I hit the halfway on the run, it's like, oh, now I'm picturing getting into bed, going straight back to sleep with you.
No sleep.
Number 4. 4 out of 12 done. Third of the way. How are we feeling, bud?
How are we feeling? Pretty good, to be fair. I'd say on the grand scheme of things.
The knee strapped up now.
Knees strapped.
But you fat prick.
Triple cartwheels.
Oh yeah.
He was running
Pretty
back because he knew we were eating now.
Yeah, we turned around and I just went off. How are we doing?
Good. Feeling good.
I was hoping to catch you still kind of singing and dancing to the music, but I couldn't get the camera to work in time.
Yeah. Did you book any calls? Yeah, it's alright, mate. I'm fucking beginning to feel it now. This fucking running challenge.
Ooh. Beautiful. Run number 7 begins.
Seven down.
7 down.
Everything.
Always eating.
Mate, looking for you.
Fat cunt. Right, it's midnight. Second night. Run number 8. It's about to go down. The novelty has officially worn off. Right, midnight, second night. That was not an easy get up, to say the least. I see why people fucking struggle with this second night. It's the lack of sleep. It's just fucking... Get to bed at like 11 probably, and 45 minutes later you're up again. So it's tough. So yeah, next run, they're gonna be the hardest for sure. Ugh, can't even fucking speak. About to go down. I cannot wait to get back into bed, to be honest. Right, let's do it. And our first raining session. The first raining session has started. Oh wow. If at any point you need a strong mind, it is now. Alright, let's do it. Right, 8 down, 36 miles in. About 1 a.m. now. Oh fuck! This is where it's beginning to hit a little bit. Haven't had much sleep. I think the hardest thing about this is like, you know, on paper it doesn't sound too bad, but it's like the way I describe it. Like I ran a marathon earlier this year. Running a marathon, it's like if you had like a bowl. Someone gave you like a bowl of shit and they were like, right, you need to eat this. But it wasn't like a massive amount. They were like, right, you need to eat all of this in the next 5 minutes. Like bang, gobble it all up. Like it would be it's horrible, it's more intense. But once it's done, it's done. What's this? This is like if someone gave you the same bowl, but there's a lot more of it. And they were like, right, you can only take 1 spoonful at a time. And then you have to wait, and then you have to take another spoonful. Like that's the hardest thing about this is your legs. After like the first 2 kilometers, or the first like 2 miles, so the first half of the run, your legs are just warming up. They're achy. They're trying to kick back into gear. The blood's flowing, and then finally, when the blood's flowing and you begin to feel like you're in some sort of rhythm, it's done. 4 miles are up. So and then it's like, okay, now you stop. Now you go back to bed. You're lying down. The lactic acid builds up again. So yeah. That's why it's tricky, that's why it's hard. So yeah, my legs are pretty fucked now. I mean, not that you want to see it, but I'm going to show you the chafe in my legs. It's just... But anyway, enough complaining. Going to get some sleep now. Hopefully get 2 hours sleep, which would be good. Up again at 4, and then after that it's 4, 8, midday, 4 p.m. So we've got 4 left. So we're definitely on the home straight. So I'll see you at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Run number 9. 4 a.m. 3 left. Ooh, tired. Just thinking about going back to bed, honestly. Just want to smash it out. Get this done in the next hour. Be in bed in an hour and 10 minutes. Back to sleep. So, let's do it. Legs feeling not very good, but we're just gonna raw dog it. Smash the way through it. Get it done. Hobbling down the stairs. Arguably the hardest run, boys. On paper. How are we feeling? Hobbling along.
Yeah, the legs are struggling, but we're slightly more better rested, I reckon.
Yeah, the mind is strong. Sun is rising. Nine down, 3 left. Ollie, before you go up, how are you feeling right now? Alright mate, we'll see you in 3 hours. This is the lowest morale's been since the start. 3 left, it's all we gotta say. It's all we gotta do. Oh, did you fart? Fuck me. Please, my friend. The next one is not gonna be good. See you at 8.
5 a.m, about to go to bed. We're struggling here, to be honest. We're struggling quite a lot. Ollie's knee's fucked, so he's just fucking pushing through. My Achilles is absolutely killing me. So random. Like, it's more the pain of, because none of us have got mileage in our legs. We just decided to do this without training, and that's the big thing now. That's really what's beginning to take its toll. So my fucking Achilles kills. Ramsey's knees are fucked. But we're gonna push through. 12 miles left. Try and get some sleep now. But yeah, not in a good way. I hope Ollie is still gonna be able to finish, to be honest. I hope he still finishes. I think he will, but might be a case of taking things slower, which is fine. That's not really, speed's not really the point of this challenge. It's just getting it done. But yeah, I'm very excited for this to be over, to be honest. I'm gonna grab some sleep now, and I'll see you 2.5 hours for our 8 a.m. Let's do it. It is daytime. The sun is not shining. This reflects the mood in camp. 3 left. I can see why this is hard. This is hard now. It's definitely hard now. Okay. How are we feeling? I don't know, to be fair. We'll see when we hit the tap.
Running a bit behind schedule. 10 minutes. Oh, you can probably hear why. You need to get it out now, because we're probably going to be on that run for about an hour. My brain power and my physical capability to be able to hold the shit in is not going to be high. So I need to lower the risk as much as possible before we start. So we're going to be running a little bit late, but it's all good. There's no rush. We've got 4 hours to get through this. To get through this 4 miler. See you out there. 10 down, 2 to go. Almost there, bud.
For those watching, try this at home.
The Barkley Fun Run now complete. Both John and Gary were clearly worked from the 33-hour session.
This, like, no, we're like absolutely not like.
One more to go. Huh? $11 down, showered, 1:33. So kicking off again in 2 hours. Start getting ready, 2 hours, 10 minutes. Legs are cooked, to be honest. I haven't really recorded much past few goes, because it's like, as you can probably tell, it's been tough. It's a struggle street, you know, non-verbal, not really, none of us really talking, which we sort of knew was going to happen. But we made it through the hardest bit now, 1 left, we'll get it done, and then just thinking about the food we're going to order once we're done. A nice ice cold beer as well. But yeah, one more to go. Let's get it done. I'm going to chill now for a bit, watch a bit of Pitch Perfect 2, and then, yeah. Get to it at 4 p.m.
Lacing up the boots for one.
Final run. We've made it, lads. I'm surprised this fatty's made it this far.
I've been rolling.
Final one, mate.
I know.
Do you think you're going to make it?
No.
2 miles left on the home straight. Let's go. Last 100. Mate. Fuck. Good shit, boys.
Final thoughts.
Oh my god, never again.
Was it what you expected?
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was gonna be hard. I think it was hard, like, in different ways. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, my legs are tattered.
I think it's the injury, like,
Yeah, it's the
niggles.
the what?
Final thoughts on what?
On the run, mate. Expectations, what you expected.
I'd say overrated how hard the sleeping was going to be,
Yeah.
because that wasn't really that bad. It's just the legs, the pain of the legs. That's definitely the worst thing.
Yeah.
Underrated massively, because we thought
I think we said, well, like the running would be easy, and it kind of was until like the 7th.
Yeah.
We thought like the sleeping was going to be really hard, but it literally fucking wasn't.
36 quid racked up at Nando's already.
Cheers, boys.
Made it all worth it, that. It is the next day and we're done. So I just wanted to do a quick kind of outro, final thoughts on the challenge, what I thought of it, because as you probably imagine, yesterday, as soon as I was done, had a few beers, had a Nando's, and then came back here and went straight to bed. But look, it was tough. It was very, very hard. It was it as hard as I thought it was going to be? It's interesting because I was saying to Ollie, I expected the sleep part to be harder, as in I expected it to be harder to be like getting up. I thought the lack of sleep would really take its toll, and I thought that the mileage would be okay, but actually it ended up being the complete opposite. Like the sleep was okay, like the getting up was okay, the adrenaline just kind of keeps you going. I mean, it wasn't easy, but it wasn't that hard, whilst the mileage was harder. Like my Achilles, both of my Achilles today fucked, and they were fucked for the run. From about the 8th run onwards, like my left Achilles was just searing pain throughout, so it's just a case of like hobbling and getting it done. If I compare it to the marathon, like I think I spoke about it earlier in the video, that I was pretty sleep deprived at that point, but it's different. Like I feel like overall the pain of the marathon was worse, but that's because it was more intense, whilst this is like a prolonged pain where it's like, okay, you get the 8th run done, and then shit, I have to get up at midnight, 4 a.m, 8 a.m. I got like, it just keeps going, and I think that mentally was worse, but actual pain wise, yeah, I'd still say that the marathon was harder. But look, anyone who's thinking about doing it, I definitely recommend it. I think it's such a good thing to do because it just challenges you. You know, it's not easy. You got the mental battle of it. And it's always good to do stuff like this. Like for me, like doing stuff like this is good for it because I'm defying the odds. I'm doing something that's hard. I'm training my mind mentally to keep pushing. And that's something that you're going to need, whether you have your own business, whether you're in sales, like you need to have that mentality. So it's just like training. It's like brain training, which is why I like it. And again, it was the same with the marathon. The good thing about this as well is anyone can do it, really. Not anyone, but you know, you have to have a certain level of fitness to give this a go. But you know, it's not like an ultra 100-mile marathon. You know, if I tried to do a 100-mile marathon with zero training, you know, the chances I would not be able to do it. Whilst this, if you have a decent level of fitness, you can give it a go and you should be okay. You're probably not going to get injured, but it's hard enough that it's still a really big challenge, which is another reason why I really like it. And obviously the big man himself, you know, if you haven't read it, fuck me, read it. It is such a good book. Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. And the whole challenge is around him, right? 4x4x48. He was the one who invented it. And having read this book, end of 2022, start of 2023, I can say that this book has had the biggest impact on me and my mindset and my journey and what I've been doing and what I've done in my life so far. And again, I'm not going to be like, oh, this book completely changed my life, man. It's not like that. It didn't completely change my life, but it just had a massive impact on me. So to be able to do the challenge that he invented was really, really cool as well. So if you haven't read Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, fuck me, read it. It is an absolute banger of a book. So yeah, overall, it was tough. It was hard. There were definitely points where I wanted to quit, but we pushed through it. We got it done. And again, it's just a reminder when you're out there at 4 a.m. and you're running around the city, I'm from Bristol, right? I'm running around the city, the streets. No one's here. No one's on the road. You're by yourself. You're doing a run. It reminds you like, yeah, it sounds arrogant, but it's like no one else is doing this. No one else is pushing themselves like I am, like me and my mates, Ollie and Ramsey were. So I definitely recommend doing it. I'd recommend giving it a go. You'll learn a lot about yourself, especially if you've never done any kind of big sort of physical fitness challenge before. And it's a good low barrier to entry compared to
to some of the, you know, the big things like the ultra marathons and things like that. But it's got me hyped, it's got me excited. You know, I'm definitely going to be running ultras over the next few years. That's definitely going to happen. I love doing these fitness challenges. You know, in the moment it's tough, it's hard, but it is so good for you. And it reminds you what you can do. You know, that's one of the big things that Goggins talks about a lot in his books, is his cookie jar, right? And the way he describes it is this: when you do something that's so hard and you feel like you want to give up, you reach into your metaphorical cookie jar and you reach for one of these cookies, one of these experiences that you've done, right? And let me explain. Like, if I now have a problem with my business where I'm like, fuck, this is shit, I cannot be asked to do this, I can't be asked to deal with this client, I can't be asked to take this sales call, I'll remember, okay, I remember at 4 a.m. the second day of 4x4x48, I did not want to get up, I wanted to stay in bed, I had no intention of wanting to go and run a 4-mile run, but I did it anyway. And then that reaffirms who you are and your belief system, and then you then go and do the thing and you get it done, because you realize that taking a sales call, I've done way harder before, right? And that's basically why I like to do it, right? I'm building this cookie jar of things, so as time goes on, I know in my life, right, I hit my first 10k month, I declined my uni place with no plan, I did the 4x4x48, I ran a marathon on 4 weeks notice with no training. Like, all of these things, these are all cookies, these are all experiences that I'm building up, so that when I have tough challenges, when things come up over the next few years for the rest of my life, I have this store of memories of things that I've overcome that will then give me the confidence to then take on the next challenge. So yeah, I'll leave it on that. And yeah, if you're thinking of doing it, give it a go. If any of you have any questions about it, you can message me on Instagram or just leave a comment. And yeah, if you want to find out more about what I do, have a look at my YouTube, look at my Instagram. But yeah, look forward to catching you all in the next one. Cheers.